Sending a copy of your passport through a standard email feels like throwing your house keys onto a crowded sidewalk and hoping for the best. We all know that uneasy sensation. That is exactly the pain point a new platform called Vryfid is trying to solve. They want to be your digital vault. It is a place for your identity papers and financial records. The concept is actually quite clever. Instead of attachments, you send a secure link. You keep the control. But here is where we have to stop and look at the fine print. I spent some time digging into this service because your personal data is the most valuable thing you own. There are some genuine points in their favor that make it look legitimate at first glance. For one, the founder is not some ghost hiding behind a shell company. His name is Gabe Einhorn. He is out there. He has a visible online presence. That counts for something. It shows accountability. Plus, the company is loud on social media. They are posting on Instagram and LinkedIn and YouTube. Usually, scammers want to stay quiet and stay hidden. An active social media feed suggests they are trying to build a real community and stay transparent with their users. It is a solid trust signal. However, the timeline raises a massive eyebrow. This website was only registered in July of 2025. It is practically a newborn in the tech world. When a company is that fresh, they do not have a track record. There is no history of how they handle a major security breach or a server meltdown. You are essentially acting as a test subject for their systems. Speaking of systems, their customer support is a bit of a ghost town. If you have a crisis at 2 in the morning, you cannot call a person. There is no live chat. You send an email and you wait. That is a tough pill to swallow when your sensitive documents are on the line. Then we have to talk about the reviews. If you look at their own website, it is all sunshine and rainbows. Every testimonial is glowing. But the second you step off their property and head over to places like Trustpilot, the story shifts. Real users are reporting some messy experiences. People are talking about bugs in the verification process. Some are complaining about getting hit with spam right after signing up. Others say the support team is slow to respond. It creates this confusing tug of war between a professional-looking surface and a rocky user experience. The idea of secure sharing is great, but execution is everything. You have to ask yourself if you are comfortable being an early adopter with your most private information. It is one thing to try a new app for editing photos. It is another thing entirely to hand over your financial life to a brand that has only been around for a few months. My advice is to stay skeptical for now. Do not rush into it. Let the platform mature. Let them prove they can protect data over the long haul. Until then, keep those sensitive files under lock and key. Your digital safety is worth the extra caution. It is better to be a bit late to a new trend than to be the person who finds out the hard way that a system is not ready for prime time. If you decide to take the plunge, do it with your eyes wide open. Watch for those red flags like spam or delays. Your information is too important to treat like a gamble. Stay smart and stay protected.